Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another backtesting 1 week a day until unprofitable series. It is Mateo Trades back again. Um, and yeah, just gonna be backtesting 1 week. It's gonna be the last week of July. Yeah, July 2022. And yeah, it's been a pretty mid month so far, but we'll see. I'm just gonna stay focused on the process and just, keep doing what I gotta do. So, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 25th. Yeah. All right, so let's just get straight into it. So, wow, the weekly held. Dang. Okay. Weekly is looking a bit more bearish, but then overall, we did kind of just displace through this previous week's, or not previous week's, through this weekly SIBI. Even though it's like, we're not like, even though we're still kind of holding it, we did kind of just displace through this intermediate term high. So, I think that these highs make a lot more sense overall on the weekly, but we'll see. Overall, dailies and bullish order flow, holding bullish. What's it called? Holding bullish, disrespecting bearish, and then now we just pulled back into this, and that is holding pretty nicely. Or we'll see if it's holding nicely actually. This is a little bit weird now. We have that soup of the 4 hour, but we're showing bearish order flow now with this sweep of buy side, tap back into the 4 hour, and now we're displacing lower. We have stack session lows. We low-key have a lot more reason to trade lower than we do to trade higher. We're overall premiums here. We have this unfilled daily down here. We also have previous day's low still intact. Really strong. Really nice strong structure here, so I quite like this for shorts. It's probably gonna be off this or something, I guess. Yeah, that would make sense. Or I guess it's 30 minute. Yeah, I like this 30-minute version, even though the 1 hour still hasn't inversed yet. Yeah, I'd like to see lower. I think that these lows are very obvious, and yeah, just pretty bearish here. Leaning more bearish today. High time frame, I'm slightly bullish, but not super confident. But either way, we're premiums on the daily and unsponsored session lows below, and their stacked session lows. So I mean, I guess my main draw is gonna be Asia lows. And my condition would be the 30-minute. Honestly though, to be bullish, I think, actually yeah, if we displace that 30-minute, I think longs could be fine. 30-minute SIBI, I give it a 3.5. I'd say that I feel pretty confident in these lows. We are delivering from buy side. We have a good 15-minute market structure shift right here, so it should be a pretty clear sell model down to these lows. And yeah, just a very clear AMD overall, especially being like overall very premiums. And it's kind of like the same model externally. Like, we have the same soup at buy side right here. We have the same accumulation zone, same AMD, pretty much everything. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah. Dang. Okay. Delivered off open. Do we trade into anything? Nah. I think I could have taken it off, like, oh, that's not even a 5-minute. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. That was probably the only thing I could have taken it off. So we'll see how we close. Dang, very bullish close. And we have an SMT at these lows. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. We do have a tap into this rejection block. SMT with session lows. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just wait till 10 a.m. or maybe this next 5 minute. Okay. So close very bearish. Pretty strong close in relation to these lows, especially considering that we have that SMT and still closing very strong. But we do have this hourly that I'd probably want to see pull back to because we don't really have anything else. Actually, I guess we have this SMT. That's not too bad actually. Wait, my mic's on, right? Yeah. Do we have good sell side? Not too bad. We have... Actually, it's only a 5 minute. We have LRL above plus we have the unfilled hourly, so I think it would be best to just wait. Okay. Nothing really there. We did get that sweep of previous days low though. Oh shit. Yeah. I just had to close my window. Alright. We have... Yeah, we still have this low below. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we end up getting a reaction off this. If we do, then I can take longs because, I mean, we just have really stacked LRL above and like unfilled fair value gaps on the 30-minute and 1 hour. So I wouldn't mind longs, especially with the open low. I think that's pretty clean, but okay, really nice sweep. Pretty good inversion too. We have true manipulation at these lows now. We do. Nice, and a little SMT at these lows too. Okay, how's this 4 hour looking? Okay, well daily we're still like 50 points away from that. Am I overall bullish though? Well, 15 minutes about to be made. We have the unfilled 5 minute. Do we have LRL? We have equal highs. Oh, it's not equal. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd rather wait for a caught here to these highs. Just because we don't really have, like, this is kind of against my overall draw just because, like, we did tap into that daily, but we still do have this unfilled daily below. I don't know. I think I would just want more structure if I'm going to be longing from here. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, and yeah, probably not gonna get anything here. Yeah. Wow. Okay, pretty midday, I would say. There was this short, which ended up playing out, but I don't think it was very good because we just had the 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly above. And then it was off 10 a.m. open, so like we could have really just done anything here. No trades for me today. We had the 5-minute caught short, but it was an unsponsored 5-minute civvy and unfilled 1 hour just above, plus it was right off 10 a.m. open. Yeah, so not a great day for one day, I guess. I mean, honestly though, it did deliver pretty good. It just didn't really, I don't know, it was just pretty choppy. Actually, yeah, so I guess it was kind of bad delivery then. That's fine though. Okay. Okay, weekly is opening lower. We still have the unfilled daily. We inverse this daily above. It looks a little bit weird though. Well, I guess it's just because we don't have any 4 hours opening up though. That's fair. Bro, I gotta stop saying that. It's mad annoying. Okay, analog filled. Souped out. Asia highs. London highs also got swept, so pretty clean. Good distribution lower. Completed the internal sell model. But overall this external model is still in play, I guess. And yeah, so that looks like a pretty clean draw. We don't really have much of a reason to trade higher at all. We have protected high inside of this 30-minute. We have a nice little 3 drive as well. If we can resweep that high and then get shorts, then that would be clean. Or honestly, even if we can soup this internal high, maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit weird because I don't think these lows are very clean. So I would rather see some generated sell side first. But definitely leaning more bearish. Today. Daily unfilled below and weekly is opening lower. We have a daily IFVG as well, and 4 hour is in bearish order flow. Let's see. Yeah, so the 4 hours in bearish order flow. Pull back into that order block, fill the NWOG. Yeah, just swept out Asia highs, souped out London highs. Good displacement, we have good targets, yeah. And bearish daily profile technically got completed, but I still really like bearish here. To complete overall model. Complete the overall that's and then are we delivering from not really. I mean, I guess we have this. No, it's kind of like equal highs there. Yeah, or relative equal highs. Okay, well, we'll see if we get this soup or not. Draw liquidity is going to be daily unfilled. Conditions for draw. I guess if we displace above London highs, then we should probably start. I don't know, like I'm not bullish though, that's the thing. So I'm not really looking to see higher. But I guess if we get really good displacement, then we could see these highs and a pull back to this. Is that a 4 hour? No, to the 1 hour intermediate term high. So I guess London session high, if displaced through, could see higher. If holds, I want to see lower. I'd rather just see this 30-minute hold though. I mean, it makes more sense. I'd give this also a 3.5. Yeah, just because like the overall draw is very clear. It's just that structure isn't amazing. So I just need to wait for some structure to get built up or not. Yeah, a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Wow, okay. Let's look over this again quickly. Okay, so we tap into the daily open low, weekly open low. We have nothing else that we want to trade into. I guess we do have this order block, but we tapped into this order block. But I'll just mark it off just because. But I think a rejection from here makes a lot of sense, especially considering that this was a 4 hour open low. And we now have true manipulation. It's pretty clean. And this looks like a pretty clear AMD, I would say. Just like clear chop, manipulation, distribution. So I'm not really too sure, but you know, I'll see. Is that a 15? No. Okay, I'm probably just gonna have to wait for a 5-minute market structure shift. And then cons. Cons out of this are like okay. Not a big fan. Oh, I actually do kind of like that. Ooh. Ooh, and an SMT, bro. Come on. And a 15-minute. Bro. Okay, come on. This is clean, bro. SMT inside of that daily. 4-hour open low. Taps into the 5-minute. We have a clear internal AMD plus an external AMD. We have relative equal highs above. We have the unfilled 15-minute. We have an SMT at sell side and a clear 1-minute inversion. We don't have like a 2-minute or nothing, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll take this. Yeah, so I guess. I mean, could just target a 1-to-1, but I feel like this overall model makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I'll see how we're moving. If we're moving very slow, then I'll probably just take profit at a 1-to-1, or maybe like when ES takes out that high, something like that. But yeah, so I'll take this. Took out daily BISI, and then now we have daily open low and weekly open low and clear AMD bullish structure on the 5 to 15-minute. Oh dang, what the heck? It's laggy. Then 10 a.m. opened. Actually, then we made relative equal highs and 15-minute unfilled above, and then 10 a.m. open low into the 5-minute BISI plus SMT with internal low. Yeah, really clean. So strength of bias, I'll give it a 4.5. I'm honestly really confident in this. I think this is a super clean model. I think we are in discount now overall. I mean, obviously, like internally, we're pretty discounted, but actually, we're not. Yeah, no, we're technically not. No. Is there any reason not? I don't think there's any reason not to take this. So, yeah. This is Tuesday, pretty sure. Wait. Yeah, Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday, bullish. Deliver from daily for value gap. We have an SMT with that. Do we have an order block? No. We have a external soup. No session raid. I think this is pretty much it, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Actually, I'm gonna delete the standard deviation thing because I never use this. How do you even do that? Oh. Okay. Internally we have the sponsored 5-minute. We have an internal SMT. We have the daily for value gap. Oh yeah, hold up. Daily for value gap. We have. Do we have that order? I think we have an order block on the 5. Yeah, we have this little order block here. It's probably also a nice little like 3-minute or like 1-minute OB. It's pretty clean. I like that. I guess we did tap into EQ internally, just like here, or it's more OTE then. Wait, so then yeah. Session raid. No. Do we have an internal soup? No. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, so this is gonna be 10:30 open low, or 10 a.m. open low. Do we have 10:15 or 9:15? Yes, but we're above the time. What's it called? Like, we're not in time discount, so it's not really like a stacked PO3. It is kind of like a stacked PO3 though. Really nice 930 Judas here as well. So we'll just have those two. Actually, it's low-key like all three of them. They're all kind of like opening lower. Is this a premium inversion? Not really. Wait, where's the... Okay, yeah. Maybe slightly premium inversion. But yeah, it's fine. I think this is a really clean setup, so nice. That's my break even. Dang. Yeah, good break even. I guess we could have taken the 1-to-1. Yeah, I don't know. I just like off this candle, I probably would have expected a little bit more. A little bit more displacement, but especially like we didn't move too much today. Like the overall daily range is less than 1%. It's like 130 points. Like it's not that big. It's not that big of a range. And I think this high is pretty clean, especially with 930 opening lower. But I guess that would make sense as well because all the main other draws above are like protected. So I guess that's fair. Maybe I should have just taken a 1-to-1. But whatever, is what it is. Got BE. Probably should have just taken a 1-to-1 because honestly though, I don't know, like I feel like we didn't really need to. Like this is pretty clean. We have a pretty clean AMD. We didn't move too much today. And these aren't sponsored, right? Oh, that is. Oh, these are both sponsored. Okay. Because all the highs above are protected / sponsored. Yeah, I think definitely would have made sense to close that 1-to-1, but it's okay. It's gonna be a break even to loss 0. And yeah. What time is it? 10:20. Okay. Could still see maybe a little bit more today. Maybe if we give it a run through that 15-minute. I don't know if that's what's... I kind of doubt that that'll happen. I feel like now we're just going to run to this weekly order block, but we'll see. Okay, a little tap into that 15 minutes. Not too bad, honestly. Actually, I don't know. Ooh, okay, that's kind of clean. Actually, I mean this 1 minute's not bad. $11 a.m. open high. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. A little bit weird for sure. It's definitely more of a discretionary deal though. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's 11 a.m. 10 a.m. did kind of distribute, and yeah, I'd just rather not. But I'll forward test it, see what happens. Okay, would have been break even. Yeah, break even. Break even rated. Wow. Okay, that's fun. Would have been BE rated on this short. I wanted to see this draw to the weekly order block, but it was 11 and 10 a.m. did distribute. But like honestly, like from 10:30 onwards, we just generated sell side. So like in that scenario, it's not. I mean, that's pretty much just exactly what we need to see for 11 a.m. open high low close shorts, right? So for next time, I'll probably try to just keep that in mind. But pretty clean day today. Pretty clean day today. Good. DOL lower. Hit instantly. And so good. Switch. Pretty clean day today. Good draw on liquidity lower. Hit instantly. Good switch up. And then really clean long. Only thing I could have done a bit better was TP at 1-to-1. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. But still, honestly, like, still a pretty good day. I'll give it like an 8. Okay, so next day. Okay, well. Dang, nice. I don't really care about the S&T. We don't have a fair value up on ES. Okay. So we do have a daily DM, which I don't really like, but weekly open low, pull back into the fair value gap, and then now we have a 4-hour inversion. Did we trade back into this? We didn't. Ooh, that kind of sucks. Okay. I'm expecting either this or this. I think both of these make sense. It's a little bit weird though, I don't know. Okay, kind of a bullish daily profile. Souped out London session lows. 30-minute IFVG. We have this unfilled 30-minute right here. And then we have relative equal highs with this daily unfilled. So yeah, but could still see this sweep of Asia lows into the 4-hour unfilled. But I'm leaning a bit more bullish to that just because overall internally we're showing more bullish PA here. On NQ, ES is kind of showing bearish, honestly. But we'll see how we react off this condition. Yeah, okay. So, leaning more bullish right now. We have a good reaction off the 4-hour BIS. Oh wait, sorry, daily BISI. Unfilled. Daily above. Oh yeah, and then relative equal highs. Relative equal highs with daily unmitigated gap. And oh yeah, with London session high. And we souped London session low and souped London session low. And now 30-minute IFVG. Drawn liquidity is going to be London highs, London session, or sorry, unmitigated daily or Asia session low. Conditions is going to be this 15 minutes probably fine, I would say. We don't really need the 30-minute. I mean, if we start ripping through this 15-minute, I don't really expect this 30-minute to hold. I think it would just make more sense to just rip all the way down. I'll give it a, I mean, both sides look really clean, so I'll give it a 3.5, but I'm not really too sure which side is going to get hit. I'll be back in 1 sec, though. Alright, I'm back. I just realized that we have data lows here, so we might just rip lower to take that first, and then See, longs, that would honestly probably be the best thing. Okay, nice. Do we have a 30-second? We do. Oh. Chill 1 sec. I think, do we have a 1 minute? Okay, yeah, I'll take the 30-second. Right, I think that makes sense. I don't know, these data lows are kind of annoying. But this also just looks like really clean. We have a nice little SMT, we have good displacement. Breaker created. Looks like we might want to go for that daily first. Before hitting the DM or the data lows on it. I think it's also inside of a 5 minute, so it's not like sponsored, but it's like, well, it kind of is. I'd say it's probably sponsored until London Highs is taken, because that's what started the buy model. Yeah. I think this is clean. I don't know. Good buy side above. That's gonna be, yeah, Hive, or that's gonna be the unfilled daily. So take that. Tapped 30-second. Oh, tap 30-second. Wait, but bro, like low key, data lows, relative equal lows with unfilled 4 hour. I don't know, bro. Like, this isn't very clean, to be honest. Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I would be kind of cheesed if this lost. Damn, bro. We didn't tap into that 4 hour, right? Yeah, no. I think I'll fade this. Yeah, I know I'd be cheesed. I'm pretty sure this plays out, but yeah. I don't care. I know I would have been mad if that lost, so it's better that I fade it. Yeah, so we'll see if we get an entry lower or not. It doesn't look like it. Hold up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Could see a comp maybe. Like now we have this 4 hour market structure shift, so now it looks like weekly is rejecting. We have Sunday's opening price right here. Let me just mark that off. P. This is kind of like TDO or like what's it called? Like the daily open price. It's usually just a magnet for price. Given that we're displacing through this daily, I'd say it makes more sense to rip higher from here. We're kind of just ripping anyway, even though this is there. So I don't know. I guess London session lows is holding. We have this unfilled, or we have this 1 hour intermediate term high, quite like that. So maybe if we can get a pullback into like this 15 minute, could see some longs out of that. We also have really good internal highs here. Bruh. Oh my. We have an SMT. We also have the top into the 5 minute. Do we have a 30-second? No, do we have a 15-second? I wouldn't take it, but dang, we don't. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's just gonna run. Oh well. Sunday's open price is still right there. Let's see. Do we have any conditions opening? No, we just have this 15-minute unfilled below. It's now 30-minute right there. Yeah. It's kind of chopped. I mean, we didn't pull back into anything. Just really weird PA. Kind of sucks that we couldn't take that long before, but I really wanted this long because I knew it would probably play out, but just I know on live I would wait for the 4-hour and data rows to get hit first because it makes more sense if we're gonna overall be bullish, which I would expect in this case. I played today well. Okay, I'm recording. Nice. Okay, so going to the 28th. Yeah. Alright, so pretty clear. Now weekly has flipped, delivering off that order block, delivering off the fair value gap, really clean inversion, clean buy model up to the side. We have an open low flip, pull back into the 4-hour, holding strongly. We do have an SMT up buy side, but doesn't really matter. Hourly's holding, giving really good displacement. SMT at sell side. Souped out London session lows, good displacement above these highs here. We have like a nice 15-minute market structure shift. Is this? Okay, it's GDP. Okay, I think that SMT is that data low is sponsored, so really just this low is the main thing that I care about. And then previous high is pretty obvious with these relative equal highs. That would be clean. Or I guess this 30-minute would be good. So I'd like to see it pull back into the 30-minute and then longs. Oops. Damn, what the heck? Okay. Leaning bullish because weekly open low into the daily, and then out of the daily we have daily IFG and relative equal highs with internal high, and then pulled back into the 4-hour BISI, and then out of that 15-minute market structure shift and 30-minute BISI opened up below, so I like longs from here. DOL is going to be relative equal highs on weekly. Conditions is going to be the 30-minute BISI. Strength of draw is going to be a 4. Just don't really like these targets above. That's a little bit weird. I don't know. If we can create good targets, then I'll be a lot more confident. Okay, tapped into the 5-minute. Let's see what happens from here. Nice, very clean. I like these slanted highs above. Oh, I don't like that. What the heck? Okay, swept that out on NQ now. Rejecting from CE of this RB, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, took out that low. We do have the unfilled 4-hour down here, so we may want to see a retrace back down to that. We'll see if we can if we end up displacing through this. Wait, did I? Yeah. For I guess overall is gonna be 4-hour intermediate low, because if we can displace through that low, then it's like this 4-hour. One sec. This 4-hour probably won't hold. Especially if we can close through the 4-hour, then that would be even better. But we might be making a mech here. Ooh, that ain't bad. We have the 5-minute. I just really don't. I don't know. It's super pattern trading. I think this is a BM mech. Even though it's like pretty clean, we have the stop raid. We kind of have everything. We just don't really have great targets. 10 a.m.'s opening soon, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah. I'm not super surprised, but yeah, better that I fade that. We did have that 15-minute too. Yeah, well, that's fine. So okay, so off this low, what are we saying here? Well, we did manipulate during the macro, which is good. If we do end up creating a 5-minute, I can maybe see caught longs up to these highs up here. If we end up respecting this 15-minute and give like some sort of 5-minute inversion, ooh, or something like that, then I can maybe see some shorts. However, I'm not a big fan of shorting to high resistant lows, especially when the draw isn't super obvious. I'd rather wait for a second stage distribution here. Yeah, so you just generate buy side. Doesn't really make much sense if we're gonna be bearish. I mean, we do have a really clean buy side here. I'm about to make that 30-minute. Good resweep. Nice little 2-minute right there. I think that's pretty clean. Oh, that's a 1-minute. 30-second. I don't really like that. I don't really want to take a 30-second. I'll take the 1-minute if we can get a market structure shift with this SMT SL side. Like, does this make sense? I mean, 10 a.m. did open higher. 10:30 just opened lower. We have good buy side above. We have now the unfilled 30-minute. We also have relative equal highs with all of this buy side above. I think this is pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. The 30 minutes the 30 seconds kind of throwing me off a little bit. Should I just take this 30-second? I feel like this is too small of a. I don't know. I feel like it's just not clear enough. I want something a bit more obvious. Maybe this 1-minute. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that 1-minute. Stop is gonna go down here. I like kind of the bottom of this like breaker type of area. TP is just gonna go there. Probably did miss the best entry, which would have been that 30-second, but it's okay. So we have a nice 1-minute IFG and market structure shift off the 4-hour and 10:30 open low and LRL above leading to the unfilled 30-minute. And what else do we have? We have a good SMT SL side, and yeah, and good SMT sell side liquidity. And this is an agreed upon draw on liquidity, because if we're gonna trade lower, we need to hit that 30-minute anyway. This does just look low-key super bearish though. Huh. Does this make sense to take? I don't know. I feel like it is pretty damn bearish. Like with this 1-hour close, especially, or like the 4-hour close, rejecting that rejection block. We're also very premiumed. I don't know. I feel like this is definitely gonna hit, but just because it's such clean LR with a very obvious agreed upon draw on liquidity. I feel like I can still take this even though my draw is overall bearish. DOL is more bearish, so it's a bit riskier. I think that's why I was also hesitant to take that 30-second. But super good displacement and really clean internal model, so I like longs to the 30-minute rebalance, and for the agreed oh my gosh, upon deal strength of bias, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 just because like I'm not super strong biased here, but I think it's pretty clean. No, overall DOL is lower, but this is a discretionary rebalance play. And then for this is gonna be what, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday bearish. DOL is gonna be bullish. Delivering from 4 hour. Do we have an SMT? Well, we do have an SMT, but that's more internal. Mainly just delivering from 4 hour. I guess we are delivering from the daily as well. Overall, delivering from that weekly order block. Yeah. Do we don't have any soups, do we? I don't think so. Oh, we did soup out that hourly intermediate term low. Yeah, a little internal soup. Not too bad. Delivering from a 4 hour. Where is it? 4 hour. We have an internal SMT. We didn't hit EQ or OTE. We did trade into this order block though on the hourly. And this, actually no, never mind. Yeah, nice little order block. I like that. Otherwise, I think we have a 3 drive too, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 drive. Session raid, I don't think so. Yeah, no. No session raid. We have an internal soup, right? Yeah. I think aside from that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so let's see if we get this follow through. Nice. Okay, great. Yeah, made sense. And then from here I would expect lower. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess like I would expect lower just because of what we're showing on the 4 hour, but overall draw is higher, so it's like kind of like not a super strong draw lower. Hit for 1.27 R. Execution is going to be this. Good stop loss, expecting uni to hold. And then also, yeah, and just super clean setup and good discretion. Also, there was a 30-second, but just not as clean because 4 hour looked mad bearish. Yeah, this probably ends up playing out to that draw though. Oh, yo, PM. Ooh, 1 p.m. open low into the hourly. Oh, bro, this is nice. Take a little PM 4 minute. Yo, what? Hold up, that's so clean, bro. I swear, bro, if I traded PM, I would smack this every single time, bro. Only thing I don't like is how close ES is to the highs, but my goodness, that was so clean, bro. Really clean PM setup. I'd smack this every time. Yeah, it kind of sucks that that was in PM because that was like A++. Very good trade today. I think I just need to remember where my current DOL is and where price wants to go right now. Yeah, I think that's like my main takeaway from the day. Okay, let's see. Now on to the last day. How long is this session? 51 minutes. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. So weekly, just took out that weekly buy side, weekly intermittent term high. It is a bullish week. It was actually, yeah, so could see a midweek reversal potentially, but we didn't take out these highs. We have a daily open low, so off that we might want to see higher, but we're also a little bit premiums because this is the unfilled 4-hour in discount, and we're kind of ripping through this first one right now. However, I do really like this buy side above, but I need to wait for structure confirming that we're bullish because we don't really have any right now, so I'd rather just take a cont here. Leaning more bullish right now, but waiting for a bit more structure for longs here, just because what's it called? Just because we're already so deep into this 4-hour, like unless we already tapped C and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just best to wait for a little something better. We do have this 15 minute. If we can get a 15-minute version, that would be pretty clean. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Okay, so leaning bullish right now. Yeah, just because we're kinda dumping down, so I wanna see the start of this MMBM before longing. Or also if we just like get a push down, slow chop, tap this, then I could take some reversal longs, but we'll see. Drawn liquidity is going to be previous high or unfilled 4-hour at discounts. And I guess if we displace through, maybe if we displace through this low, I feel like that's probably good. Yeah. Conditions for 15-minute midterm low for bearish 4-hour for bullish. Nice. Strength of draw, I'll go to 3.5. Okay, wait, how loud am I talking right now? Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me fine. Alright, let's see what happens. Huh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Nice little 5-minute. Ooh. Damn. That's crazy. I mean, I guess if I was just taking anything, I would have taken this. That would have been pretty saucy, but wouldn't have been great. I don't know. I just wouldn't have liked it too much. Just because, especially with this internal high, I think that internal high sucks. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can open a 5-minute. Okay. Oh. We got the 5-minute tap right there. That's off news though. Yeah, and then nothing really. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna be waiting for another 5-minute. And we can pull back to one internally. We don't need to pull back to this one again. Because now this leg is sponsored by the 15-minute. Yo, can we load, bro? Come on. Alright, man. Oh, and I just saw that we took the high on ES. That's kind of annoying. Okay, well, we'll see if we end up getting something here. It's okay. It's like, it's not great. I just really don't like that we swept that high. Where's 10 M's right there? Bro, I don't know. I just don't like it, man. I don't like that we swept that high. Like, we do have these relative equal highs, which is pretty clean and stuff, but SMT with that high, it's kind of mid. We did pull back to the fair value gap at EQ though. Do we have a 2-minute? No. I feel like it's a bit risky. But then again, we don't really have much of a reason to trade lower. I mean, if we just look at this 4-hour reaction, that's pretty damn strong. And yeah, we took out that high. So we have an SMT with previous high, but like, we're still holding bullish. Right? And the SMT is so early into the session too. And then, yeah, just pull back to the sponsored 5-minute and then just bullish reaction off of it. I feel like we can take this. Do we have an SMT? No, no SMTs. Oh, I just have a bad feeling about this. Maybe I'll wait for a better close. Okay. Good job. Pull back into that. If we can get an inversion here, that would be good. Oh, okay, that's kind of awful. Actually, it is holding. I just don't really like this. Actually, that's not bad at all. Pull back into the rejection block. Took out this low at CE. And then this looks pretty good. I mean, we're obviously rejecting the 5-minute rejection block that's holding that for value gap. We do have an unfilled 30-minute below, but it's a breakaway gap. We have good targets above, relative equal highs. We have equal highs at London. Is that equal? Yeah, it's equal highs at London. Pretty dang clean. I just really don't like this SMT, but I think that this looks really clean. Where's the 15-minute open? Really clean open low too. Yeah, I think I can take this. Bro, I feel like I might as well just hold it for all this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just close it up here or something. We'll see. I don't even know if this hits. This might just stop me out straight up because of this reaction. But I honestly, like, this uni looks like it should hold, so pretty confident. We don't have like a 2-minute or 3-minute. No, okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty dang clean. SMT is a little bit annoying, but SMT should be invalidated as we're holding bullish still. And on ES, we're clearly not respecting that high. Like, we're just still holding bullish. This looks like an obvious draw. So, rejected off the 4-hour clear and on BM to London session high, and on ES that is taken, but we're still holding strong bullish on both and showing very bullish continued order flow back up to the internal highs minimum. Okay. Strength of bias. I'm gonna get it for this like a 4. Yeah. Out of 4? 4. Yeah, just because the S&T probably a 4. And everything checks out. Would not be mad if I lost this. Did we tap into the 10 a.m. open? No, that's fine though. Any reason not to take this SMT with external, but still holding very strong bullish and yes, isn't showing much of a reaction to that result. Oh yeah. Friday, bullish, delivering from 4 hour. And then, yeah, mainly just like 4 hour. Delivering from the 4 hour busy. Do we have an internal soup? Yeah, nice little 15-minute internal soup. Do we have EQ of the 4 hour range? No. Okay, so that's pretty much it then. Yeah. We have, internally, we have a sponsored 5-minute. We have a no SMT, I don't think, right? Yeah, no SMT. Yeah, so sponsored 5-minute. We have EQ, not OT. We have EQ, we have a little RB. Do you have a breaker or anything? I mean, this is technically the breaker. Or no. Where would the breaker? This would be the breaker. Okay, no tap into that. Do we have an order block? Okay, tapped into the 3-minute order block. I like that too. No 3 drive. We have internal soup. No. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. It's a bit more discretionary, but I think this is a very clean trade. So let's, oh wait, let me finish doing all this. Oh. Yo, what? I didn't even do any of this. Okay, I'm gonna do that off, like when I'm done recording. Alright, so this is gonna be 10 a.m. open low, 15-minute open low, 1-minute inversion, discounted. It's gonna be a 4, yeah, 4. And then let's see if this ends up playing out. There's my break even. I feel like this displacement's really good. Like, I don't think that there's much of a reason to close here. Nice. That's really good. And now it's just those highs above, so. Oh my gosh, bro. That's so annoying. Okay, well, like, bro, there's literally nothing I can do about that. It's just, like, what? Yo, if that runs, bro. Yeah, like, honestly, what the heck, man? Did we, like, take out some, like, weekly buy side or something? Like, why do we just reject like that? Bro, there's literally nothing. I don't know. Whatever. Yes, I don't know. It's really annoying. Result got PE was up 2R and ripping. Nice, but then ended up dumping back to my break even. Super unlucky. Whatever. Maybe since that SMT was in play, I could have taken partials at like 1.5R or 2R. And that's it for the day. So, really good day today and good week. I think my deals were on point and reads as well. Just got a bit unlucky. And maybe a bit greedy with my TPs. Yeah. I'm not really sure where that came from. Maybe it's like, maybe I'm just trying to get my PNL up because I realized yesterday that I'm like low-key not up very much on the month. But bro, realistically it doesn't matter. Just take those 1-to-1, 1 to 1.5, sometimes 1 to 2 base hits, but there's no reason to go for, I mean, like, I guess in this case it was valid just because like it was such like clear displacement. But like, I don't know, I guess with that SMT it would have made more sense to just take some profits off maybe here. Yeah, well, maybe next time. But break even to L 0 and yeah. Okay, this was, I'll give it a 7 point, I'll give it an 8. I think overall, actually maybe an 8.5. Only problem was that I didn't take profits, which it is a pretty significant problem. But now that I know with SMTs, I can't, like with the SMT with this external target, I can't really be expecting this whole move. I should just be trying to target some sort of internal targets because like realistically we have already ran all of our targets. It's just on NQ we haven't, and so it's just a little bit less safe. So it's better to just take profits at more what's it called, like slightly closer levels. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this backtesting session, and let me know any questions that y'all have in the comments. Thanks for sticking around, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.